In our previous lesson, I have taught you how to utilize col span and row span in a table to merge the columns. It can be the row-based column or the columns in the same row to be merged. So now I'm going to give you another example to make you really understand how the merging process is. Okay, how we can code it. Okay, this is the sample that I have. We are going to create this particular table in HTML. First thing, whenever you see a table, you have to identify how many rows and how many columns are there without merging. Just because you saw here this side, there's only 2 rows, okay, row number 1, row number 2, it doesn't mean that this table got only 2 rows. This is wrong. Okay, so actually this table has 5 rows. If you really look at it, it has 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 rows. How many columns? 1 column. This is actually column number 2, column number 3, and the final one is column number 4. Alright, so this one I will erase, this one I will erase. So we have 5 rows, 4 columns. Now, do the codes for that 5 rows and 4 columns first. So we need a table. Make sure you have a border. If not, you can't see the border. And put in a width. Let's say we put it as 600 px. Go down and close the table. Table done, so we have to go for the rows. So we have tr, we have closing tr. Now we have 4 columns for each row. So td, I'm just going to put the numbers so that I know where I am, which column I am in. td, this will be number 2. This will be number 3. And this will be number 4. So I've done for the first row 4 columns. Now my job is to copy and paste. Second row, third row, fourth row, and the final row, which is the 5th row. Save this and run it. Okay, so far so good. I have 4 columns and I have 5 rows. Okay, so now let's go and see which row or which column that we need to merge. Okay, this one. Okay, let's go and do staff first. Okay, the staff. This staff is actually located in row number 1, but we are merging number 2, 3, and 4. Row number 1, but we are going to merge column 2, 3, and 4. Go back to your code. This is row number 1. We are going to merge 2, 3, and 4. Go to the first one. Because we are merging the columns, so we put col span. How many are we merging? 3. 2, 3, 4, right? So 3. And once I have merged, number 3 and number 4 can be removed. save, refresh. Done. Okay, so now let's go to James. Okay, James, I need to merge two rows in the same column. Okay, two rows for the same column. So, which row is involved? Row number 2 and row number 3. But the column is column 2. Okay, so go and find the rows first. Row 2, row 3. Row 2 and row 3, column number 2. Okay, column number 2. Go to the first column, row span. How many are we going to combine? 2. Go back to row number 3, column number 2, remove it. Okay, save and refresh. Now we have one place to put our data, James. Okay, what else do we need to do? Okay, let's do Lee and Kumar, Calvin and Sarah. So this is row number 4. For row number 4, I need to combine 2 and 3. Okay, go back to your code. Where is row number 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is row number 4. I need to combine column 2 and column 3. Column 2 and column 3. Go to the first one. Because it is column combination, call span. How many? 2. Once I have joined, I can remove number 3 and I can save and I refresh. Done for Lee and Kumar. I'll do the same thing for row number 5, Calvin and Sarah. So where is row number 5? This is row number 5. Again, column 2 and 3. Column 2 and 3. Go to the first one. Because it is combination of column, call span. How many am I combining? 2. Once I have combined, number 3 will not exist anymore. Remove it. Save and refresh. Done. So what else do we need to merge? Okay, the last one, which is for Ali. Okay, for Ali, it only affects the last column, which is column number 4. But it is affecting 4 rows. Row 2, row 3, row 4, and row 5. But only the final column. Okay, so let's go to row 2, row 1, row 2. Go to the last column, which is number 4. Go here and put row span. Why row span? Because I'm combining rows, not the columns. How many am I combining? 4. 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows I'm combining. So put 4. Once I have combined, the third row, 4th column will not exist. 4th row, 4th column will not exist. 5th row, 4th column will not exist. Remove. Save and refresh. This is what I'll get. Now we have done all the merging. It's a matter of putting all the data inside. Okay, so for the first one here, it is performance, and the second one here is staff. and because it is darker, I need to change it as a header. The second row will be dancing. This is also a header. Okay, here I have James. Here I have Mary. And here I have Ali. For the third row, this one is singing. This is a header. And I have Jessie. For the fourth row, I have jokes. And this one will be Lee and Kumar. For the fifth row, I have poetry. And this will be Calvin and Sarah. Save. And then refresh. Okay. For jokes and poetry, I have to put in TH. 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 Save. Refresh. Okay. Done. Okay. Of course, it won't be exactly the same because the sample here I did using Microsoft Word. Okay. Here is the actual one. Okay. This is the one that we get from the codes. The empty spaces here, right, you can actually remove. Okay. You can put it closer. So at the end, this will be your code after merging. And this is the result.